There's nothing to any of that, Mr. Ross said quickly, reading the question in Danny's expression. The owner inherited it young and never lived here. One man in a 30-room house is hardly practical. It does need attention, yes, but that's why we listed it as a bargain. A handyman type would see this as a prize, whereas our usual contractors— He trailed off, leaving the implication that costly renovations would have been required otherwise. Danny smiled faintly to himself. That was him exactly. An expert with tools and hands, a man who could restore floors, walls, and wiring with quiet confidence. He imagined himself moving through the house, sanding and painting, repairing and perfecting. And while his wife, Angela, trusted his taste completely, he relished the idea of working here in peace before the family moved in. As they walked through the grand entrance hall, Danny's eyes lingered on details: the carved banisters, the faded but intricate wallpaper, the stairway that spiraled elegantly upward into shadowed corridors. Dust motes floated in the late afternoon sunlight, giving the space a sort of magical hush, as if the house itself were waiting to be awakened. "There's a lot of work to be done," Mr. Ross said, noticing Danny's slight grin. "But I think you'll find the family will love it once it's ready. And the children, if you have 5, as I understand, will have plenty of room to explore." Danny's mind immediately leapt to images of his children. Jerry, 13, inquisitive and sharp-minded. Judy, 8, fiery and opinionated. And the 3 younger ones, full of energy and curiosity. He imagined them running through halls, discovering hidden cupboards, and climbing stairs 2 at a time. The house was perfect, almost tailor-made for a family such as his. "Let's agree on terms," Danny said finally. He felt the rare satisfaction of a deal reached with confidence. In the weeks that followed, there was a flurry of activity. Windows were cleaned, floors swept, and repairs began in earnest. Danny's family stayed at the old house several hundred miles away while he worked, each day bringing the house closer to its former grandeur. Yet there was one detail that never escaped his notice: the enormous mirror above the fireplace in the living room. It was intricately carved, framed with patterns that hinted at craftsmanship from another era. The glass itself, though aged, reflected perfectly every detail, crisp, every movement captured without distortion. Danny felt an odd sense of curiosity and unease every time he stood before it.